All right, Shalom. I want to start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the whole fleet elect. Coming at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. I want to start at the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 11. It says, "Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do." So, how do we comfort ourselves amongst one another? How do we edify one another? Through the Holy Scriptures, right? The Holy Scriptures is how we continue to be built up together through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. When a brother is going through something, our brother just may be venting to you. Well, the words of encouragement, the wisdom, the words of encouragement are going to come from where? From the Holy Scriptures. And that's why if a brother may be going through something, anything in particular, brothers, depending on how many, if you're speaking to one brother personally, if you're speaking to, a group of brothers will what? Brothers will give you different scriptures of comfort, of different things that are pertaining to whatever you may be going through. Right? When you go to the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 50, remember King David was going through hell. But what did he say? I'll start at verse 49. It says, Remember the word unto thy servant upon which thou hast caused me to hope. This is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word have quickened me. See, the word is what restores you. The word is what gives you life. So when you're going through hell, we have to what? Resort back to the scriptures. You see? And read it in NIV, Psalms 119, verse 50 says, My comfort in my suffering is this: your promise preserves my life. So this is what we put our hope in. We put our hope in trusting in what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has promised us. You see? Because there is no, the things of this world are uncertain. But the Holy Scriptures aren't uncertain. This Holy Scriptures is the sure word of what? Prophecy. Things that was said, that has happened, and things that were said or written that will happen. Let's get this real fast, just to prove this. When you read the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9, because this is a comforting scripture right here. That all the hell that we have went through as a people, the rape, the robbery, the oppression, the daily oppression, because this is hell, man. This is BS. But this is the comforting scripture, right? For one who is going through hell, for one who, wants to see this devil, this enemy fall for all the evil and wicked deeds that he have done, right, to himself and the Lord's people, right, his people, for all the blasphemy that he has said against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the wickedness that he has done all throughout the earth. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9, it says, If any man have an ear, let him hear. Meaning, if anyone have understanding, let them understand. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And who have done that? Didn't he drag us into captivity? Didn't he kill us with the sword? Yes, he have done all that. But check this out. It says, here is the patience and the faith of the saints. What? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So knowing we endured all this, going through all this hell, we have something to look forward to. We have something to look forward to. We have the looking forward to of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? The downfall of his wicked empire that he has set up on the planet Earth. Now, everything and everyone has its a season to run its course, so to speak, right? As the scripture says, time and chance. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 11, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. And it was written already in prophecy of, that in the end, this devil will be ruling. But through him, Through him and the destruction of him will be what? The arise of Israel, right? The arise of the rise of Israel. Quam Yasha'Allah. Arise Israel. So through him, the destruction will come, as the scriptures say in the book of 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, but Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Those are comforting words. And there's many, there's many. But that's just letting you know that this devil is not going to rule forever. We're not going to be going through this hell forever, man. And that's comforting. And that was just, an example. So back at 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11, it says, wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. And how is the way that we edify one another? How's the way that we build up each other? How's it a way that, as the scripture said, was the book of Proverbs chapter 27? Let's just type it in. Might be 27 and 17. Iron sharpen. I knew it, man. Hey, I knew it through the spirit. The book of Proverbs chapter 27 verse 17, it says, iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Hey, so look, that's how we build each other up. Okay? Breaking bread together, help them continue to build each other up in the faith. Back at verse 12 says, and we beseech you, brethren, to know them which labor among you and are over you in the Lord, and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in the love for their work's sake, and be at peace among yourselves, right? With each other. Be peaceable, live peaceably with all men, or be at peace with all men, Verse 14, it says, now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly. What? Warn them that are unruly. Comfort the feeble-minded. Support the weak. Be patient toward all men. Let's go into that a little bit. And this is just a quick lesson to the spirit. So the individual that is unruly is what? Disorderly, out of ranks, irregular, inordinate, immoderate pleasures, deviating from the prescribed order or rule. Okay, so a person that is unruly is an individual that's out of order. So someone that's out of order, you have to what? You have to warn them about the things that they're doing that is out of order, so they can get in order. Right? An individual that is what? Feeble-minded, faint-hearted, little spirited. And you have brothers that at times that be in that, that be in that spirit. And this is where the encouraging words come in at. Salaki, hold on. What are you doing? I didn't leave yet. I'm about to go down. Right? Feeble-minded. Faint-hearted, feeble-minded. Yeah. So a person that is, that their spirit may be low, their spirit may be weak. And this is why, it's important, Salaki, it's important to what? Continue to comfort another with what? With these words. Because, look, we all we got. We all we got, man. You see? And it's better to talk to a person that is like-minded of you in the truth, okay, that can encourage you and be, on the same, just in the same mind with you. Because we only know, what we're dealing with through the spirit, so to speak. Even though brothers may be going through different things, a lot of us are going through the same things and dealing with, the same problems that we are aggravated or vexed about. You see? But we encourage each other with what? With the scriptures. Okay. How do we help brothers get back on track? Through what? Through the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Right? Comfort one another. And that's how we're going to comfort one another. And even though a brother might not necessarily put a scripture up, he's going to encourage you